The Zook and the Yuke, written by Jason Divis, illustrated by Stephanie Divis. A few years ago, on a fine summer's day, a Zook took a walk, a month after May. He walked for a while, a plant he did see, so he sat down beside it, right under a tree. The flower was pretty, so thought the buzzers. So he took out his paints and all of his colors. The flower inspired him and brought him to life. But his paints were too dirty. It just wasn't right. About that time, along came a patter. It was a Yuke, but what was the matter?
Hey, Yuke, what's wrong with you?
Yelled the Zook from the ground.
The design for my invention is nowhere to be found. I've thought and I've pondered all night and day, but no designs or ideas seem to come my way. I've spent the past month locked all up inside. I've figured out the problem of how to make Plaid.
What's Plaid?
Asked the Zook.
It better be good, 'cause you've been locked in your house, like nobody should. The weather's so nice, fresh breezes in the air.
Oh, come now, hush up. I really don't care. My new invention Plaid is a very great thing. It's a Yuke-made substance that will better everything. I've worked out the science and know what to word it. Now all I need is a design that can squirt it. So while I've developed this mixture, which will help out us all, you've been out here painting. Waste of time, that's what I call.
You don't respect beauty and have no time for leisure. If you just stepped outside, your life would be easier.
You sit and do nothing. It's a big waste of time. Tell me just this. How do you make your dime?
I sell most of my pictures to hang in Zook's homes. I make a lot of dimes. Now leave me alone.
As the Yuke walked off, she didn't even bother to stop and say oops as she stepped on the flower.
You've killed my inspiration. It'd become a part of me.
He threw up his paintings, but the Yuke didn't flee. A drawing caught her eye. At once she could see. She went back to her place. The drawing was the key. She created an invention that would squirt her liquid Plaid and clean up everything. Now she couldn't stay inside. She wanted to show everyone just what the stuff could do. And when she came upon the Zook, she knew that was her cue.
Now let me show you this, the product of my labor. I've made something useful while you're doodling on paper.
But as she stepped closer, not watching where she was going, the Yuke hit a rock, and the Plaid, it went flowing. It got into the paint of the painting little Zook, and when everything had settled, they both took a look.
My paints are all clean, like the colors of the flower. I never knew your invention would have this much power.
You mean I helped you?
It wasn't her decision.
But it was your drawing that gave me my vision.
You mean I helped you out? But how could that be? I sit here and do nothing. How could it be me?
I guess you do more than just draw on your paper.
And I guess you enjoy the distance from nature.
So the Zook and the Yuke come together at last. Together they accomplished a two-man job task.